Do you ever wake up disgusted, having no one to trust in, and you lost a girl you in love with? My homie Johnny gave his life away to some bride. Would've gave up everything for her, he treated her like a god. Till one night, thought he surprised her, came home early from his work, opened the door and on the floor he saw her panties, bra on his shirt. He walked over to the bedroom, all he heard was squeaking and screaming. He was so fucking in shock, he said he couldn't even believe it. He didn't even walk in, just went home, grabbed a fifth of gin. Called me crying, said he was frightened and he wanted the pain to end. I told him chill out, I'll be there soon. But by the time that I got there, people were in the streets, there were some ambulances and cops there. I guess when I hung up the phone, Johnny picked up his 45 and put the barrel up to his dome. All he left behind was a note that said I couldn't cope. I'm sorry if you care, but I feel like my life's a joke. Up on a hill across the blue lake, that's where I had my first heartbreak. I still remember how it all changed. My mother said, don't you worry, child. See, heaven's got a plan for you. Don't you worry now. Now Juli lived down the street. She wasn't always accepted, she was a little bit unique. She spent her whole life just trying to be cool, but she wasn't ever that popular and the other kids were cruel. When she went to school, they ignored her, acted like she wasn't there. Her mom was always at work and her father just never cared. So she spent the nights in a pillow, just drowning out all her tears in fear that she'd never be accepted by her peers. So she started smoking those cigarettes and she started popping those pills. She even cut her wrist sometimes cause she loved the way it feels. Started wearing long sleeves to cover the scars. She even got grounded for stealing her mother's car. So she snuck out and got blacked out. Woke up the next day in some random person's house. Found out about a month later she had a baby in her womb. The next morning Juli's mother found her hanging in a room. Up on a hill across the blue lake, that's where I had my first heartbreak. I still remember how it all changed. My mother said, don't you worry, child. See, heaven's got a plan for you. Don't you worry now. My message is that life is way too precious, so be happy with your own and never want somebody else's. Plus you never know when it's gone, so think about that every time somebody play this song. My mother said, don't you worry, child. See, heaven's got a plan for you. Don't you worry now. Don't you worry, child. See, heaven's got a plan for you. Don't you worry now.
The show lights are bright, we keep that dark shit backstage. We make it all seem alright cause we're of that age. It's tons of ashtrays and tons of smoking cards. Tons of pain, I slice my skin on a broken heart. But it's all for art, it's all for bad religion. It's all for 3-second highs like it's badminton. It's all for bathrooms and hidden flask and bags. It's all for good girls who love the way we're acting bad. What doesn't kill us has hardly made us stronger. And every single hour that passes is feeling longer. Yeah, the hourglass is pouring and the grains are getting smaller. And the drinks are coming quicker, now I'm staring at all all of you, I give you all of me. The smoke cloud above us looking like an autumn tree. It's pretty colors, but black dots, your hazel eyes, bloodshot. This Les Paul, your music notes. You never ever ever know when we're using though. Just feel my skin, lick the ink, feel the high, and kill the drink. Smell the sweet whiskey breath. Throw me on the bed and love me to death. Ooh girl, how I love the sweet sexy mess. Throw me on the bed and love me to death. Love me to death, 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 me to death, me to death. How you feel? Really how you feel? That's the motto when you taking all them pills. For real, you need to slow down. Life like a time lapse. All the drugs got us running while the time passes. And don't ever try to tell me that I fucking need help. Ever since that I was young, I lived my life without a seatbelt. In the middle of the ocean while y'all was picking up seashells. And I'm still the same way, but I ain't giving out no details. The way I live, I always see hell. Died I'm at the gates by the time my fucking feet fail. California born but raised by a single female. And the way that I've been surfing, guess I never got your email. Told me to stop, but I'll never do it. All I needed was I love you, swear I never knew it. Never felt the joy after all this pain. And all the painkillers washed away in all this rain. And all the rain seemed to fall down in one spot. Why am I the only one getting wet when we're all on top? Well, here it goes, another shot. Maybe this one will get me to where my heart stops.